and Gavin Stotts of TF Riggs from here.
Hey, we are going live here, Dakota Grappler Live. They are now announcing the Zach Meyer Award.
Presenting this year's award is former Mandan High
at the
School
Mandan
coach,
Wrestling
close friend
Tournament
of the family, Randy
Memorial
Wilson.
Award.
The 2022 recipient of the Zach Meyer Award is Deegan Huska, a senior from TF
Deegan
Riggs High
Huska,
School
congratulations.
from here.
We're going to have the wrestling start up very soon, the finals.
He's a three-time state winner.
Give you some
Besides
team
wrestling, he plays
scores here.
football, baseball, and track and field. 3.75
As they go through this, I guess you can listen to this for just a couple
He's a student
seconds.
council representative and a member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He's a Gov2Gov mentor and has worked at Dakota Mart Sporting Goods for 4 years. Quoting his coach Sean Lewis, Deegan is hardworking, a great leader, always learning, and a humble young man. Congratulations to all these young men out there. A reminder to all wrestlers, the awards will be staggered, so the 106-pounders, after you finish with your matches, head over to these chairs right by the head table. You'll be given your awards after 113. So 106 after 113, 113 after 120, and so on. Here are the team scores going into the finals. In 11th place is Mandan, 29 points. 10th is Kildare, 43. 9th is Devils Lake with 44. 8th is Hettinger, 95 points. And 7th is St. Mary's with 102. 6th is Legacy with 159. 5th, Rapid City Stevens, 188. And 4th is Century, 196. 3rd is Bismarck High with 203. And 2nd, TF Riggs with 246.5. And Sturgis is in the lead with 269 points.
Okay, I'm going to get this going here shortly as we start talking a little bit about these first matches. And they're going to have them going right away here on this mat. Again, leading scorers here. First place is Sturgis leading this tournament at 269 points. In second place, TF Riggs with 246.5 points. Third place, Bismarck High at 203. And in fourth place, Bismarck Century at 196. Fifth place, Rapid City Stevens with 188. At this first match here, we have all four semifinalists were from South Dakota coming in here at 106 in the finals. We have Corbin Bunch from Sturgis. He's wearing the black and sporting the blue. You got Max Schoenhardt. He's actually the unattached Rapid City Stevens wrestler. Beat the varsity guy in the semifinals 1-0. Hopefully everything's looking good out there. Feel free to make some comments. There's a quick takedown there by Bunch. I'm going to see if I can change my microphone here in a bit. So if I go down and you don't hear me, be patient for a second. I'll go get my Bluetooth speakers so that you can probably hear me a little better, as the crowd is going to be loud and so is the speaker. Bunch riding, little lifting this back leg, hooking the back ankle here, trying to get a breakdown. Schoenhardt's older brother graduated, three-time finalist, I believe, took second every time, Northern State University. So see what kind of work he can do. I said Max was the unattached wrestler from Rapid City Stevens, so they brought him along sometimes to get extra wrestlers in. Every team does. There's a nice little stand-up. Got Corbin Bunch, who was one match from placing last year in state. He went 1-2. He was 35-17 last year for Sturgis and back at 106. Oh, just simple little takedown there. Now up 4-1. Make sure you can feel free, if you're out there on Facebook watching this, to make a comment. I'll see if I can follow along and see how it goes. This is on both Facebook Live and also is on YouTube if you want to catch it out there. I didn't do any promotions for this as it goes, so feel free. He's trying to drive this half. In trouble here in the first period. Short time, down to 8 seconds. Don't have a clock on there. I'll remind you of the score as much as I can. He's driving it down. Short time. Schoenhardt's got to fight his way off his back. Time runs out with 3 near fall. Now makes it 7-1. Schoenhardt defers. Corbin Bunch with Sturgis. And I said Sturgis got a nice little team as they're putting things together in this Mandan tournament. Always a tough tournament. As a round robin goes, some of these wrestlers got as many as 7 matches in some of these brackets over the weekend. Schoenhardt trying to throw a little chicken wing up, potentially dangerous. Got the arm caught back there. You see he catches an arm. I like these small wrestlers. Always pace is pretty good. Well, see, think you guys can hear fine. Just make sure I see a thumbs up out there. Feel free to make comments as it goes, like I said. Do my best. I'm not going to do much camera moving. I kind of got that pretty stable. Hopefully I'll be able to see this as it goes. I know there's a lot of volume around me. I'm hoping you guys can pick me up. There we go. Just trying to do a little tripod stand up. Just running a one-on-one wrist, 2-on-1. See what kind of turn combination. Again, this score, if you're just tuning in, it is 9-2 right now. I see the thumbs up out there. Thank you. Those that are putting some thumbs up. I can only check Facebook every once in a while as I'm doing this. Again, we have 14 matches in slate here. Like I said, South Dakota has dominated this tournament. In fact, top 2 teams, I would say 3 out of the top 5 are from South Dakota. Sturgis, Rapid City Stevens, Pierre Riggs, and then you have Bismarck. Had a nice little round, last couple rounds, and snuck into 3rd place to pass Bismarck Century, who's led them pretty much the whole tournament on the North Dakota side out of these wrestlers. As there's not much action, short time, down to 10 seconds here in the second period. With Bunch leading 9-1 over Schoenhardt, Max Schoenhardt. Max getting some very valuable wrestling in. He was the 2 seed. He's already wrestled Bunch this tournament and was number 2 on that side of his side of the bracket. So if I look back at the brackets before here, both picked up there. No, Schoenhardt did not wrestle Bunch, I guess. Schoenhardt was in the other side of the bracket. So let's see here. Schoenhardt had beat Carson Mossett 16-0. Schoenhardt beat Mandan's Alex Elm. There's that takedown, 11-1 now by Bunch. In fact, Schoenhardt had won all 5 of his matches on his side of the bracket. And Bunch is undefeated on the other side of the bracket. Won all 5 of their pool play and won the semifinal match. So interesting, because the other Rapid City kid ended up on the same side as Bunch. That's Shea Richter, varsity. Just tried to get him on opposite sides, and Shea Richter lost to Bunch. Got pinned by Bunch in 1 minute and 10 seconds. We'll take a look at that again. She returned to the mat pretty hard there. Yeah, it looks like he did pin him in one. So Schoenhardt's doing a great job staying in this match. This Bunch is having a good tournament. Going to find a way to get 7-0 here as time is running down short, down to 10 seconds leading this match, 11-1. Trying to catch a head, trying to do anything. Thank you very much, James Neither. There's your final. That'll be your champion out of Sturgis. Review some of the stuff. Now, coming up at 1:13, you have two more South Dakota wrestlers. You got Alex Odkovin from TF Riggs checking in versus Taryn Zabronsky from Sturgis. Okay. Odkovin. He was on the middle school dual team. He had taken third place last year in state. He's sporting the white and green there on the left side of the screen. And Zabronsky Sturgis wearing the black, checking in with the red leg band and wearing black and red. Zabronsky's brother last year wrestled on the varsity, so this is the first time you get to see Taryn. And his brother, I believe Tegan, was on the team last year.
And your championship match at 113 pounds over on mat number 1. From TF Riggs.
Oh, trying to catch him with a quick roll. Odkovin from Riggs got the first takedown, now up 2-0. Nice quick stand-up by Zabronsky. There's one. Both these guys found their way through the bracket. Oh, referee's trying to get all the peer boys out of the corner. They're cheering on their teammate. Little rambunctious here. So that's all. Justin Dakota, the head referee here. Randy Piat's assisting it. Nice little Russian tie. A little arm control. Both guys trying to get a Russian on each other. It's kind of hard to do. Okay, there we go. Out of bounds. Going back to the middle. Still got 56 seconds left here in the first period. It's a quick caution. Just trying to keep them going. So some pretty big 113-pounders here right away. You know, early in the season with the OPC. Oh, shot. Caught himself right in the nose. Just shot right in. Caught himself right in the nose. Didn't get a bloody nose, but Peter did get a takedown there. Ooh, hit his face straight in on the guy. And they're just going to check him out real quick. Yeah, he might be a little woozy here. Trainer's going to check him out. Now, anytime you got injury time, you get 2 minutes. It's already down. It's amazing how quick that goes. It's almost down to a minute here. No. Okay. Yep, which is 5 instead of 2. So it's concussion protocol. You get more time. Yep. Head, neck. He's got it on here. So. And so with the head neck injury, talking to the guys running the clock right beside me, you guys know that. Anytime you're getting checked, that doesn't go into the main injury time. That goes to the other injury time, which is a 5-minute injury time. So you can cut that one off. That was still 22 seconds into that injury time. Zabronsky's going down here. There's a nice little quick stand-up. He did look a little dizzy there for a second, but looks like he's quite recovered now. Sometimes you go face first into somebody, you might get a quick bloody nose. Quick single, sweep single here. Can he finish it, tie this matchup? He's got to stay low on that leg. Nice, jacked it up with the ankle. Zabronsky, nice back trip. Got the two, get the 2 takedowns. He stepped over that far leg. And it might be a little quick, but almost, he's not behind the arms. Interesting. There's 2 reversal. Yes, he did. He did get back behind it. Okay, there we go. Makes that score 6-4. Odkovin leading over Zabronsky from Sturgis here in the first period. 4 seconds left. We have had a very active day. Sitting here at not even 2:30, and we got the second match here in the finals. So Should be out of here by about 3:45, 4 o'clock. Rolling up some mats. Red choice here in the second period. Zabrowski going down. Like I said, I know his brother. You know, he wrestled a great semifinal match. I watched that. Zabrowski, he found a way, really tight match, and then caught Nick Ensminger. He's, you know, a very tough wrestler last year. I'm taking third for Legacy. I watched him just keep coming and did a great job. So don't ever count him out. He was down to Ensminger, then fired his way back. Old Colvin doing a good job riding on top, throwing those legs in. Notice the Pure wrestlers, you know, they've had a great team for many, many years here. In fact, they're always in the mix to see if they can win another state championship. As we keep going here. Yep, it's not getting off his hip. Hey guys, keep it down. I'm live over here. I can hear you. Okay, I'm going live over here. Okay, he's got it locked up. Oh, he's got him to his back. Oh, stepped over. I guess Zabrowski, dangerous. Takes the lead. 8-6. Like I said, he dangerous. Flipped over, caught him real quick. Now he's got his elbow high. That's what you're supposed to do on those halves. Try to catch his wrist if he reaches back to the top of his head. Can he come out the back here? Trying to pull him. He's high. Coming back out the backside. Ooh, doesn't. Got one escape. Didn't quite get his toes back in. Makes this match 8-7. Zabrowski leading. 24 seconds here in the second period. It's good to see you guys out there watching. You guys can come back. If you need to see this again, it'll be on YouTube also. There we go. Nice little. Can he pull his head out before the whistle blows for the whistle? Second period. He's got to pull his head out, or else he's still going to be down by one. Catch it. No, nothing. Did not pull his head out. Going into the third, Green's choice. Picks both up. Old Colvin and Zabrowski, two South Dakota wrestlers who will see each other a couple times this year. A little sweep single opportunity. Don't miss it. It's got caught. Oh, sucker drag. Nice, quick sucker drag. Now leads 10-7. Coach just yelled out, "Don't get sucker drug," and then he did. Coach saw it coming. Now he's got a deep waist half, trying to sit under this far side or do a sit back half here. Oh, threw the legs in, crushed him down. Nice view of him there. Good pressure. He's getting the head, arms, the elbows above the ears. Good riding. Zabrowski doing a great job here. Now, Old Colvin is in trouble here. He caught his wrist. He should keep that wrist if he catches it. He can catch it with his other hand if he can, if he does. Cannot. He's hopping his hips off, trying to get. Whoa! Ooh, a little potentially dangerous. Ooh, suffered out of that. Good job. Got out of it. Really solid on top here. Going against this. If I read it right, I'll have to double check, but I think, Old Colvin took third last year at 106, if I remember right. Just had a short time to get this thing lined up for who was in here. So some of this stuff I'm going by memory. I did look up a few records from last year, but I didn't have an opportunity for all of them. Down to 40 seconds here as we don't have a clock. We have a clock on the screen. There it is. 10-8. 10-8. Zabrowski leads with a nice sweep single there. He's trying to crush it, come back, popping through the inside. Zabrowski leads 10-8. He's in on this shot. Old Colvin's trying to get a stalemate. Down to 18 seconds left here. 18 seconds. He needs to take this to overtime. Steps in. There's this nice little pass by opportunity. Trying to dump spin around the backside. Can he come and cover? He's good pressure. He throws the leg in. Can he trip down to 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 for Sturgis. Found a way to get a win for Zabrowski. Wins this match 12-8. Great match by the two South Dakota wrestlers. Going to see a lot out of them this year. It's a great opening tournament. Oofda. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to take a drink after that one. A little bit of Powerade coming. Your first two North Dakota boys coming out at 120. Hudson Edberg coming out for Bismarck High, who took 4th last year at state. And then you got Joey Ensminger. Found a way into the finals. Really good. Back at 120 here.
In 6th place, Kate Newsbaum, Bismarck High.
So going through the place winners here first.
5th place, Grady.
The other guy in the finals, I said Joey Ensminger, took 7th last year. 28-20. So let's look at our placers.
Shane Richter, Rapid City Stevens. 2nd place.
These are your placers at 106.
And your champion at 106 pounds from Sturgis, Corbin Bunch. Now wrestling at 120 pounds, your 5th place match on mat 3, Tegan Zabrowski of Sturgis and Kyler Shaleski of Hettinger. Your 3rd place match at 120 pounds on mat number 2, Parker Bennett of Devil's Lake, Gordon Zent of Rapid City Stevens. And your championship match over on mat number 1 at 120 pounds from Bismarck High, Hudson Edberg, and from Legacy, Joey Ensminger.
There we go. Those are your 106-pound place winners. I saw somebody posted a link a little bit ago. Unless they have permission from Dakota Grappler, please do not post any links. There we go. There's one more. Watch live. No, you do not get to watch any game day wrestling anywhere else without permission. Do not post links. Please do not follow anybody else. They will be blocked from this broadcast. Okay, looking at this. Edward tried a quick shot there. Joey Ensminger. Tell you what, just a freshman. Edberg, I think, also is a freshman. He might be a sophomore. He didn't have a chance. I can probably look that up, but we're going to just keep looking at this match as it goes. Bismarck High wearing the white and maroon and the red band. It's 0-0, 1:15 left here in the first. Joey Ensminger wearing the black and white, trying to do a quick trip. Got the first takedown. Ensminger. That was a nice, quick move by Joey Ensminger. Here we go. Ensminger, like I had mentioned, took 7th in state last year. He's a freshman. Was 28-20. Hudson Edberg was 25-9 last year and had taken 4th for the Demons. Edberg going down to 43 seconds here. Again, as people are watching this, I appreciate it. You come back if you missed a match or anything like that. In these final matches, you can go over to YouTube. Just type in your search for Dakota Grappler. You should be able to find this. If anybody's out there wants to check out these final matches. Down to 20 seconds here. Ensminger leading this match just 2-0, controlling this match, hooking that ankle, trying a little crossface, controlling arm. Hudson trying to get up, short time, down to 10, see if he can get an escape. Ensminger drops down to a single. Nice Bazagar turn to the mat. Some people call it running the pipe. Good job there by Ensminger. Green's choice to Furs. Ensminger to Furs. Ensminger looks quite cut right now. Looks like he got down to weight. Looks good. Quick to the center here. Quick stand up. See if he can get a return. Trying to stay up. Trying to lock up a cradle. He likes to throw a leg in here. Edberg. There we go. She's going to reach through there. His first point. 2-1. This match, I think, will be decided on their feet. Both these guys talented, fast. They both like changing direction. There's a good, had an opportunity for a shot, followed in. Ensminger doing a good job block. Down block and trying to finish. This laces down. Edberg trying to get into that single. Good job. Knee sliding in. Pops under. Ooh. Comes back up. Gets a chance to score there. Did not finish. He needed to grab that far side. Nice. Ensminger pulling it up. Gotta stay low in the leg. Ensminger doing a good job pulling it up high so he doesn't have any pressure. Trying to headlock here. Looks like he caught him. Headlock, takedown. He gets some back points. Got some throwing it back in. Edberg just trying to, he's got a lot of arm. Keeps fighting here. But he's going to fall back in on top. 3 near fall. Makes it 7-3 as Edberg found a way to get back on top. Man, he looked like he was getting himself in danger. Almost a figure 4 here. Nope, just scissoring. He's coming across. Scissors fine. Edberg's pretty good at throwing some legs in and getting some quick turns here. Got him in deep. Put his knee over knee and got those legs back out, so he's not in trouble with the legs anymore. Taking the wrist over the top of the head so he can get out. Now he needs a knee slide.
Place it over.
Yep, can throw it over for a reversal if he gets it, catches him. Pressure with the hip. Edberg back down the leg. Short time, down to 2 seconds. Can he step over? Oh, no change. Time ran out. Ensminger leads this match 7-3 over Edberg. Ensminger feels really comfortable down on bottom.
Knees under block.
Wrestling his brother every day. I think that's a pretty good chance that he's worked this out before. This little tripod stand up. Oh, Edberg stretch, puts the legs in. Now he's got him where he wants him right now, stretching those legs out. Edberg's trying to throw the other knee over the top.
Hey, get your knees together.
Got a lot of hip pressure here. We do not have a very good angle with all that.
You got to bring the leg up.
If he turns sideways, we can see it a little bit better, but you can see how he's got good hip pressure. Ensminger doing a good job holding it. Randy Piazza will call probably a stalemate here unless he gets off to a side or has a turning potential. There's that stalemate. Down to 1 minute and 24 seconds here in the third period.
Right in. He's got to bring the right.
If you guys are enjoying this, there's a quick
Get underneath it.
try a little sit out, follow around. Now he got under the arm, under the leg with two. Ensminger can keep pressuring up. Edberg is as high as you can be, man. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. I don't know how you can do this.
Heel kick.
I don't know how you can turn. But he's trying to. Oh my! Stalemated it right away. So you're both kind of in a little bit of crazy situation there. 1 minute, 2 seconds left. There's a trying to mat return, quick step. Edberg throws those legs in right away again, breaks him down, but is down by 4 points. Needs either 2 turns or a chance to get a turn, just a big turn. He's going to go to a cross-face cradle here. Oh, he's got to break. Caught that top hand, got a hold of it. Ensminger on his way up.
Get underneath. Put it to the mat.
He stretched them long, still down to 30 seconds here. Ensminger still leading by 4. It's his job to get off on the top of the legs. You can't make a guy try to do something if you have the legs in.
There you go now. Now go.
Ensminger doing a great job. I know the top guy was getting frustrated, but it's not his job to put himself in danger. He's got to get put there. 10 seconds left. Looks like Ensminger is going to be a Mandan Lines champion here. There's nothing Edberg could do. Great match for Ensminger. Wins this over Hudson Edberg 7-3. We're going to have the place winners coming up. They got a little bit of time left over on the. Yep, here come the placers.
Here's your 113-pound.
Here, 113-pound place winners here.
In 6th place, Walker Salmon of Legacy. 5th place, Riley Hasbrook of Henninger. 4th place, Braden Collins of Rapid City Stevens. 3rd place, Nicholas Ensminger of Legacy. Your runner-up Alex Odekaden from TF Riggs. And your champion at 113 pounds from Sturgis, Taryn Zabrowski. I'd like to thank Stanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing sports medicine coverage for our tournament. This afternoon, we've had Chantel Rule with us. Thank you, Stanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. At 126 pounds.
Again, you have
over on
to
mat 3, fifth place match, Deep Daniels of Sturgis and Ethan Kluge
ask
from
permission
Century.
to put links on here.
And the
Do
third
not
place match
follow
on
someone
mat
else's
2,
link, even if
Nick
this one
Williams
becomes slow or anything
of
like that.
Rapid City
Do not
Stevens,
follow
Lucas
someone else's
Shomar,
link.
TF Riggs. And in your championship match on mat 1 at 126 pounds, from Hettinger, Tanner Defoe, and from Devil's Lake, Owen Lindstrom.
Again, some people are taking some of the stream from this, so I apologize. As for some reason, as the more people get on, they do that type of thing. But we have Owen Lindstrom here. Devil's Lake, he was a finalist last year at 120. He was 32-9. He took second, like I had said, and then we got Tanner Defoe from Hettinger. Hettinger found a way to get someone in the finals here. Tanner Defoe, the senior. Oh, Lindstrom caught him in a little dump here. He's out of bounds, though. Tanner Defoe had a pretty good season last year with 35 victories. He was 35-26. He took fifth in Class B in North Dakota last year for Hettinger. We go, trying to move them. Both these guys collar tie there. Lindstrom gets a good shot in on this single. Can he finish? Defoe staying, laces down, but put his toes in, trying to get a throw up on the edge of the mat, out of bounds. 58 seconds left here. Randy Berwick sitting in the corner for Tanner Defoe, longtime Hettinger coach. Love listening to him. You might hear him yell a few things out. Other side, you got Brendan Flynn coaching Owen Lindstrom. Trying to step in. Oh. Inside, 2 for Lindstrom. Trying to get his leg back out or getting back points. Got pressure on bottom shoulder. Got him down tight. This could be trouble here. He's trying to get that arm back. Trying to get his other shoulder down. Oh, this doesn't look good. My angle. Oh, fell through there. Boy, that was pretty darn tight. 3 near fall and 1 escape. 1 second left. Makes it 5-1. Fought his way off his back there. Good job by Tanner Defoe. Lindstrom taking down here in the second period. Inside stand-up, little block. Blocking the knee. Defoe's trying to return him to the mat. Lindstrom stood up. There we go. Escape. Takes it 6-1 Lindstrom. This is Devil's Lake's lone finalist here. And Hettinger's lone finalist. Adjust my camera a little bit. I got bumped a little bit, so I'm going to adjust that. So give me 1/2 second and see if we can clear up that bottom left corner. Lindstrom with another takedown. One-man show here today. Hope you guys can enjoy as much coverage as I could get here. I'll try to bring up some team scores here after the last match here, and we'll update you on how the scores will go. I'll put it up on the screen because we'll have, during placing time, I thought we might have had a pin and be able to show them to everybody. Sturgis leading, or Pierre Riggs and Sturgis were fighting out for number 1, and then you had Bismarck High and Century fighting off for the 3-4 spot for the top North Dakota team. Fifth was Rapid City Stevens, actually. It was Pierre Riggs and Sturgis up on top. Lindstrom leads this match right now 8-1. Defoe, can he get an escape? There's one. It's now 21 seconds here left in the second period. 8-2. Defoe needs to set something up and score here. If he can here before the end of this period, get back in it. He's down by 6. Oh, little pass by. Hard to score. Lindstrom watched him a lot last year. He really came on at the end of last year and was right now the number 1 seed at 120. But as you see, probably Ben DeForest come back from Bismarck High. But this is 126, so not sure if Lindstrom's going to go down, but if he stays at 126, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with there. In the third place match over there's 2 South Dakota wrestlers, so these 2 North Dakota wrestlers did a great job getting here in the finals. No, got to be explosive to try to get out of there. Defoe's been a name out of Hettinger for many years. It's good to see Tanner making the finals here. Maybe he can move his way up in the podium for Hettinger as the season goes. You know, as we start getting rankings out, Lisbon's probably going to be the favorite. Hettinger could be a top 5, top 16 with, but you got New Salem coming out of their region, and Bowman's got a really nice team. You always find that in region out there, you know, that it's kind of tough. That they've been really good over the last few years, Region 4. Just working a 2-on-1. We're already under a minute here. Lindstrom leading Defoe 8-2. Just working some bottom wrists. And really, you could probably warn the top guy. He's not trying for a big turn or anything like that. I would probably warn him, but he's got a little stand up here. Defoe's can he turn? Can he turn his hips? Oh, got taken back to the mat. Like I said, I probably would have called a stalling to try to keep it going. Down to 15 seconds here. Lindstrom controlling this match. How much Defoe could do. Guy's just riding an ankle. Yeah. Not much happened there. You got to get the referee to push him a little bit harder. I'm thinking it's still early. Lindstrom finds a way to be champion here. Still got about 20 seconds in that third place match. See if I can pull up the screen here. Share the team scores. I can find a way. If nothing else, I'll read them out loud. Sturgis right now leads the tournament 288 pounds, going after the 120-pound match. Riggs in second place with 246.5. Bismarck High in third place with 203. Right behind them in fourth place, Bismarck Century with 200. And right behind them in fifth place, Rapid City Stevens at 298. So I didn't want to mess anything up, but sometimes I can pull an extra screen up. Hope everybody's enjoying this. Like again, if some people post some links out there, please do not follow them. They might look like they are other broadcasts for wrestling or something that might be better, and it says Gamecast or says something else. It takes you away, and sometimes it is not so good. So you know what you get here. A couple seconds to get the place winners. Got a few sitting out on there. Give myself a second to take a drink as we just enjoy the place winners here. Century found a way over there. Get the victory, it looks like. A couple seconds left over in the fifth and sixth place match. It's got him glued. Beat the Sturgis guy in the last seconds over there, put him to his back. So Century's cheering pretty loud.
Here are your place winners at 120 pounds. In 6th place, Kyler Shaleski of Hettinger. 5th place, Tegan Zabrowski of Sturgis. In 4th place, Tucker Bennett of Devil's Lake. 3rd place was Corbin Zent of Rapid City Stevens. Your runner-up from Bismarck High, Hudson Eckberg. And your champion at 120 pounds from Legacy, Joey Ensminger. Now wrestling at 132 pounds.
Great smile, Joey.
In your 5th place match over on mat 3, Colin Steitler of St. Mary's, Aiden Callan of Rapid City Stevens. In your 3rd place match at 132 pounds over on mat 2, Brody Furter of Century and Bo Peters of Sturgis. And your championship match at 132 pounds, on mat number 1, Jesse Thompson of Legacy, Marquise Richter of Mandan.
Okay, sitting at the 132-pound championship match, you got Jesse Thompson from Legacy, who took 3rd last year at 120, in on the, trying to quarter Nelson him here. Marcus Richter in on the single, if he can stay low on the leg. Marcus Richter, now Jesse Thompson, the senior, still trying to stuff his head under, trying to use that power to push him over. Almost got it. Richter was working that single, pops him over, it falls through. Thompson's got him. This is Mandan's lone finalist. We got a little blood time here, it looks like. Jesse Thompson, who leads this match, 2-0. This referee's popping over here. Might get to see a little blood here. It's a good look at Jesse Thompson right in the camera. See, clean up the back of his arm there. Clean up the back of his arm. Yep. Clean up the back of Jesse's arm there. Yep. There we go. Like I said, Jesse Thompson, the senior, took 3rd last year at 120 with a record of 23-7. And then you have Marquise Richter, who was 18-8 last year, and then ran into a little bit of eligibility problems. Not sure exactly what it was, but he was set to be placing last year, and then could not wrestle in the region or state tournament. So he does have some talent. He has a great opportunity here. Set himself up for a good ranking. It's the first tournament comes to a conclusion. Nice little, and he flows pretty well. He's got some, he's explosive. And it all comes down to explosive moves a lot of times for Richter. He surprises some kids because of that explosiveness. Thompson's the same.
Hey, catch the hand when he brings it in.
This might be Legacy's last finalist here. As I look down the list, nope, Clark Thompson. His brother's also in the finals at 145. Yes, he's been around the circuit for many years, doing a lot of freestyle stuff with Matt Pack. Remember watching him wrestle, so it's good to see him in the finals here in Mandan.
Run it!
Oh, he's got a chicken wing in.
Run it!
Again, this is
Run it!
Jesse Thompson leading the match 2-0 over Marquise Richter of Mandan, trying to run a chicken wing here. 30 seconds left in the first period.
Run it to the wrist. Run it to the wrist.
And you probably hear one of the coaches right behind my microphone. So hopefully all the language is PG as we wrestle today. I don't have any filters or beep buttons on here. He's trying to stack him over the top, trying to get some back points. Short time here. Yes, looks like Thompson got a 2 count. Jesse Thompson now leads this match 4-0. Richter's still going. 4-0. Legacy sporting the black sabers. Mandan wearing kind of the gray and white. Thompson picking down here in the second.
Hey, ear to shoulder, cross face is coming.
As we go again, like everybody knows, this is the first tournament of the year. Mandan usually goes down. Legacy goes down to the Rapid City Open. There are 45 teams in that next weekend, 2-day tournament down in Rapid City. Teams usually from Colorado and Wyoming. Richter doing a job riding out of bounds. 1:44 here in the second. Century and a few other teams, they go out to Grand Forks and wrestle a bunch of duels out there in Sartoma.
You gotta be aggressive with it.
Thompson catches this leg as Richter is going to try to throw it in.
Hip down, hip down. Pull it under.
See if Thompson's got to get his head to the inside. Now he does. He keeps circling around. Richter trying low.
Danger! Danger! Step through! Turn!
Oh, he's
Just step through!
got a little drape happen there. That's not going to count as a scissor to the head. Sometimes the wrestler who's getting the takedown drapes it over and makes the other guy put it on. Now that could be a scissors. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's got him cradled up. Oh, he's got that half in deep. Richter's in trouble. Thompson's got to keep it tight. Richter's trying to roll through. Fighting hard. There's a fall. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Jesse Thompson, your champion at 132. And the score clock keepers remove it so quick I couldn't even write down the time.
Hey, let's bring what you got on. Here. I'm gonna give you green.
Okay, we'll have some time here. The third place match over there, you got another Century wrestler trying to catch a Sturgis wrestler here in a cradle.
Red.
I'll see if I can turn the camera. That way you might be able to catch it from a little bit farther away. But Brody Furter is wrestling over there. See if I can turn the camera. It's a little bit far away, but you guys probably, I can't zoom in with this one. Brody Furter in that match is leading. It looks like 9-6. Or is, I can't tell if he's leading 9-6 or down 9-6. Looks like he's leading 9-6. Riding on top, short time there in the third, down to 12 seconds. See a big victory for Century to be a third out of Brody Furter in this tournament. It's a great match for Brody Furter, taking third place at 132 with Bismarck Century. Said, put the pressure on Bismarck Hyde. Century can place. Looks like St. Mary's on the far side. Okay, now get my camera back. As we'll get the place winners here coming out. And then we'll have our 138-pound championship match.
Here are your place winners at 126 pounds. In sixth place, Steve Daniels of Sturgis. Fifth place, Ethan Coots of Century. Fourth place, Lincoln Schoenhardt of TF Briggs. In third place, Jacob Williams of Rapid City Stevens. Your runner-up, Tanner Defoe of Hettinger. And your champion at 126 pounds from Devil's Lake, Owen Lindstrom. Now wrestling at 138 pounds in your fifth place match on mat 3.
There's a good look at Owen Lindstrom coming through.
And Hudson Schaefer of TF Briggs.
One of 3 Century finalists coming up here now at 138.
Tyler Heaton,
Century State champion.
Kristen Spencer of TF Briggs.
Tough
And
match
your
here.
championship match at 138
Caden
pounds on mat
Dakota.
1 from Century, Caden Dakota, and Sturgis, Aiden Elshier.
Aiden Elshier here, good wrestler from Sturgis, found a way to come back and look strong in his semifinal match. Elsher upset Trenton Spencer from Pierre Riggs, who was leading that match. I watched that one earlier. Looks like a little dump coming from Dakota, trying to clear it out, trying to stack it right up. He's staying tight, Elshire. There we go, back points. Oh, there's a 2 takedown. Dakota. You'll notice about Dakota is they're out of bounds. Dakota takes the lead, 2-0. Dakota last year, state champion at 132, was 56-3. He's a great rider. He finds many ways to get turns. There's a nice chicken wing tilt. That's points. Coming right there. He is a turning machine. He turns almost everybody. He's got turns coming from everywhere, very controlled. I always called him a little snake as a kid because he always found a way to throw his legs in. He is century leader, team captain. He's got a cradle on him already here. See if he can take him back. Going over, almost over too hard. Guess got to keep all the way back. Coming back. He's got to slow that, bump him to his hip this way. He's got, no. He's pulled his arm out. There we go. Dakota takes it strong and back. He's looking for a fall here early on here in the first period. 15 seconds. Looks like it's tight. Can we get a pin? A little bit more. There it is. Fall. 1 minute, 49 seconds for Caden Dakota. Start off the season with a first place here in Mandan. Didn't have a chance to say last year. That Thane Elshire from Sturgis, junior, 25-14. Did have a great match in the semifinals. That's a great match. So I'm going to then turn it over and let you watch the third place match. From a distance. I'll have to check who the third place match is over at 138 here. I don't have that in front of me, so give me half a second.
Okay, Clark, you're going to be great.
Your third place match on the other side is Tyler Heen from St. Mary's and Tristan Spencer from Riggs, from TF Riggs. I have started to write Spencer's information down. He was leading the match pretty handily for Riggs, and then he got caught and pinned. So kind of surprised me because last year, if I remember right, the Pierre kid last year took fourth or took fifth last year, I'm pretty sure. Spencer, so it's kind of a surprise there in the semifinals. I know that it helps Sturgis in their team points and stuff. So tough match over there on the far side. As right now, looks like it's a 13-0 Spencer lead. Tristan Spencer leading Heen from St. Mary's, 13-0. So that might be quick, and we'll get to see two more. Yep. Looks like it's going to be a tech fall over there. We're going to get the place winners up and the 145-pound match coming up here shortly. There is your tech fall. So I'll bring the camera back on the other mat. It's some exciting matches here, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, if you missed some of the matches, you can go back. I'll have this saved over at YouTube later on here.
Report to the awards area, please.
Again, having a blast while doing this, guys. Got a great crowd here. Can always hear them. If you hear any other, like I said, I don't have a filter for some of the other people around us, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to get the place winners here out in just a second, as we're still missing looks like the fifth, fourth, third, second, first place guys from that last one. Oh, they got to wait for the seventh place match on the far side. For the fifth place match, it's a Bismarck High wrestler. It's a little far for the camera to see. It's in the far right corner or left corner. You can kind of see him going. My camera's not good enough what I have working today. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit different camera setup. if I have to do another tournament. And so I can see in this far corner over here. But, let me just go back to the solo layout here. Like I said, that's a long ways away. I don't have a zoom on this camera. I can take a look to see if those team scores have changed. As the team scores have changed big time. Tell you what, Bismarck has some champions coming up here, but Sturgis still in the lead at 288. Pierre Riggs with 255. Coming into third place with 216 points is Bismarck Century. Fourth place, Bismarck High 203. Rapid City Stevens 202. Those are the top 5 teams battling it out. Sturgis has got a big enough lead. I'm not sure if Riggs, but Riggs has some big boys left. Sturgis has got the little guys. I know Sturgis has got 182-pounder, returning state champion, so they'll probably hold on to this lead. It's pretty much a battle for third place and the number 1 spot out of the North Dakota teams here at this tournament between Century and Bismarck High.
Second. Or is that no? That could be no. It's quarter 1. 5:51, quarter 1. Well, that means it played how many minutes? They got 2 touchdowns. 10 minutes. Yeah. The 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Although I've seen you guys before in the first quarter.
Like I said, got about 21 seconds left there. That match on the far side. Also, Tate Olson has looked really good for Bismarck High at 52. So 52-60. I know Bismarck High has got people in the finals. Let's got a rematch here of a match earlier today. Coming up next year at 145, Clark Thompson versus Braden Morris. They wrestled in basically their brackets, their round robins, guys, and Braden Morris won that match. Clark Thompson found a way to get back in the finals. Wants to match his brother. Bismarck High still has 3 left in the finals. LJ Aragio, Tate Olson, and Aiden Schlafman found a way to get in at 220. Here are their place winners.
In 5th place, Colin Steiler of St. Mary's. In 4th place, Bo Peters of Sturgis. In 3rd place, Brody Furter of Century. Your runner-up, Marquise Richter of Mandan. And your champion at 132 pounds from Legacy, Jesse Thompson.
Not quite halfway yet.
Well, there's your champions there.
Now wrestling at 145
At 132.
pounds in your 5th place match.
Place winners.
Maverick Simons of Sturgis and Dylan Kostelacki of Bismarck High.
Go! I lost my sleeve.
On mat 2 in your 3rd place match at 145 pounds, Jared Frank of Henninger and Ty Sanders of Bismarck High. And your championship match, 145 pounds on mat 1 from Legacy, Clark Thompson, and from Century, Braden Morris.
Okay, we got Braden. Okay, we got it.
Okay, we are up here. 145. We had lost our clock there for a second on the score clock. So we got Jesse Thompson sporting the white on the left right now, and Braden Morris sporting the blue and white for Century. This is Century's second finalist here. Clark Thompson coming back. You know, he did not have an opportunity to wrestle last year. Had a pretty good knee injury in football, and so he has been a year off from wrestling. Out of bounds. Got Braden Morris last year was 39 and 23. Took 5th last year, just a freshman up at 145. He had a nice takedown series. He's got a nice little pass by. There's a shot by Thompson. Pops him back up. Comes down, switches back to a single. Runs the pipe. Thompson finds a way to get the first takedown. Morris has got to get moving. He does better when the pace is high. Said Thompson leads this match 2-0. Steps over the top of this. Trying to get a little Peterson roll here. Trying to get a little Peterson. He has an opportunity.
Pop your head out. Keep circling. Leg free.
There it is. 2, reversal. Oh, no. It was called stalemate. Down to 38 seconds.
Sit still.
2-0. Thompson leads this match in the first period. This is the 145-pound championship match, our middle match of the whole tournament, match number 7 off the finals. Short time, 30 seconds here in the first period. Thompson just hooking an ankle. Clark's trying to throw some legs in, Clark Thompson. Morris needs to find a way to get himself up, get this 1 point closer. Morris got opportunity to get this quick Peterson roll here. Short time, 2 seconds. No. Blocks it out. This is Clark Thompson, like I said. I think a sophomore this year. Choosing down. Hey, get some attitude here out of Morris or not. He had some attitude earlier, so he's got to get that attitude back. Start pressing the. Stand up by Clark. Trying to catch his bottom wrist here. Good stand up, good return. And hopefully everybody can hear me fine as the broadcast goes. See if Morris can catch a turn here. He's got to break a hip. I broke him down. Catch that wrist. Maybe get a chicken wing in. Okay. There we go. Crush breakdown. Get that tilt. Maybe you can get a tilt out of this. Bottom man war for stalling, for basically not doing nothing about him, not opening up and trying anything. Morris is trying to get a breakdown, but it's playing a little Greco freestyle wrestling, just lay there in the bottom, not do much. Both guys got it. There we go. He's trying to stack him up over. Morris, there's back points. Start counting. He's got it this tight. He's pinned. Oh, he's had it tight. Three near fall. Morris takes the lead back, 3-2. Boy, that was deep in half. I tell you what, had an opportunity to get a pin there. But as they flip back and forth, hard to catch. He had that pretty deep. He had that sunk. Tried to just stack that half straight over the top, and Thompson tried to roll through. Short time, 26 seconds here in the second. Needs to break him down again. Morris does. Bottom man is stalling there again. Got to see. We'll see if he calls it. There we go. Doing a good job there. 2 seconds, 1. Morris leads now, 3-2. Morris looked good on top. He's picking top again here, leading this match. See if he can break him down. He looked like he wore out with Thompson with a deep waist. Need to get myself a water if we ever have a break here. Tries a little crossover switch here. Sits out. Morris gets this wing in. Oh, that's... Looks like it's potentially dangerous. Looked like his arm got twisted kind of funny. I'm glad the ref caught that. Good chop breakdown by Morris. Keeps catching. He's got a good deep waist. Where Clark has got his head on the mat. Yep. There we go. Good little ride on top, down to a minute and 25 seconds here in the third period. Morris leading this match 3-2. Yeah. Both guys right now need to step it up. Keeping a lot of pressure on him. Both guys need to break some hips. Maybe get some turns. Down to a minute here. Not much happening here, just because some troll wrestling on that far side. Slow. No, stalling on top. Stalling on top, 49 seconds.
Keep wrestling, Brady. Keep
Thompson's,
wrestling.
both these guys are worse. Okay, need a good stand up here by Thompson. Good breakdown. Combination here between the two. Quick stand up. Broke back down. Thompson gets a sit out, finally trying to stand up, getting some urgency here. Kind of resting there, but it's down to 30 seconds here. See if he can stack this half up again. Chops that arm in real quick. Again, needs to lift to return. Thompson tries to turn in. Steps over, back points. Count. That's back points. That was back points. Right. 2 near fall. He should have been counting for the whole time. There we go. 4 seconds. Morris now leads. 5-2. Morris had him exposed for a long time there. Morris has got 4 seconds to ride him up by 3, 5-2. A little cheering for Century. I apologize, but Morris wins this match. Century's second champion. Good match. Good buddies for a long time. Morris wins 5-2. Tough match. Those guys are going to get to see each other a lot as this year goes. Now comes back-to-back studs here for Bismarck High. Tate Olson and LJ Aragio. In fact, I wish I could pronounce that. I don't have the rolls of the tongue for that. You're going to see your state placers or your placers of this tournament here shortly. Short time, third place match is done. Guess got a seventh place match over on the far side.
Would you mind telling me who this for the first and second was for that was 145, right? Morris. Yeah. Century versus Clark. I'll just take a picture of that. Yep. That's it. Yep. Great. Thank you.
I'm just gonna camera. I'm not gonna wrestle. Get a cute photographer. Great job, but personally, I think he should have done it. Shut up. He is a cute photographer. We have got it. I would know. I would wait for a minute. Okay.
Here are your place winners at 138 pounds. In 6th place, Hudson Schaefer of TF Riggs. Fifth place, Landon McMahon of Bismarck High. In fourth place, Tyler Heen of St. Mary's. Third place, Kristen Spencer of TF Briggs. Your runner-up, Thane Elshier of Sturgis. And your champion at 138 pounds from Century, Hayden Dakota.
There's your placers at 138.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds. In your fifth place match over on mat 3, Braxton Fisher of Century and Charles Richter of St. Mary's. On mat 2, your third place match at 152 pounds, Dylan Markey of Rapid City Stevens and Justice Backman of Legacy. And on the championship match over on mat number 1 at 152 pounds from Sturgis, Calvin Kettleton, and her Bismarck High, Kate Olsen.
Well, you got two really good wrestlers here at 152. Both looking, I know Tate Olsen placed 2 years ago, but last year did not place at state. Kind of a disappointment, but he's a fiery wrestler. Very explosive. Bismarck High sporting the white. Then you got Calvin Kettleson out of Sturgis. He's a senior. He was 28 and 18 last year. Olsen last year was 29 and 19. Head referee Justin Dakota. Again, as this match goes. There we go.
Keep the
Like
pressure on, Tate.
Olsen, like I said, always explosive pressure wrestler. Tate Olsen trying to get a little pass by there. Little shuck. On the far side of the mat here, down to already 1 minute here in the first. Olsen putting the pressure on. Olsen, 152-pound weight class, got a great opportunity behind the rankings as it keeps moving. It's the year because I tell you what, the whole 152-pound weight class cleared out from last year. We had all but one, I think, of the state placers graduate. I'm going to quick, as this match keeps going here, I'm going to quickly take a look at those team scores and update you guys. Tate Olsen still controlling a Russian tie, keeps rushing him out of bounds.
He's got to stay in the mat. There you go.
1 point green. I know Tate's just rushing him out of bounds, but
You can't see it. Glasses? Glasses?
and you can listen to the referees probably and asking if there's any issues. They don't like somebody running a 2-on-1. It's not like a Greco move. I know that I wouldn't be very happy as a coach either side, but the guy's either running off or anytime you have an opportunity. But Olsen, can Olsen score here? Short time down to 3. Olsen did a good job there getting that takedown right at the end of the first. 3-0.
Let's go, boy.
Exciting match. Going to get a little physical as it goes. If the Sturgis kid can step in here. Kettleson also with a quick switch. Now leads this match.
No running that time.
And again, I apologize for anything else you hear in the background here, guys, since I am live. You never know what's going on here. Of course, zealous parents and referees and coaches. And I'll definitely keep it PG, but I don't know about anybody else. So he's trying to turn him here. Nice inside cradle. I said Olsen is explosive. Looks really good down at 152. He's going to have a fun year. I think he's going to win a lot of matches. On the edge here, got to block him, coming right into the camera here. Whoa, there we go. Stop right before they blew into me. There we go. Hope you guys have a lot of fun here. There's no escape there for Kettleson. Now makes it 5-1. Down to 1 minute here in the second period. Always on the edge of the mat. He'll get warned for stalling again. The referees won't put up with that. On the line. Olsen looks in pretty good shape. I was worried about his conditioning a little bit early in the season when I've watched him wrestle in the past years. He looks pretty good. I watched about 3-4 of his matches. Kettleson trying to snap him. Now he's going to try to run him off.
The 145-pound place winners.
Takes a deep breath. 39 seconds here left in the second. It's a good big step here. Olsen in the finals here for Bismarck High.
Let's go, Calvin. Bismarck kid's getting tired.
Yep, just keep pressing, trying to work an underhook here. Olsen still up by 4. Short time here in the second, down to 15.
Come on, Calvin.
I'm going to have to see some action out of the Sturgis wrestler if he wants to get back in this match. Out of Kettleson. Now Olsen backing up a little bit here.
Him, Calvin.
Olsen could get warm for stalling real quick if he keeps backing out. There's a quick shot. Going in the third. Kettleson's picking down. Both these guys want to get on the stand by the end of the year. Going to have a lot of tough matches like this.
Forward.
Trying to get out. Olsen throwing the legs in. A little sit back.
Let's go, Calvin.
Again, doing a lot of pressure on his head, keeping it down. Good pressure. Good stand up by Kettleson. Back down to the mat. 2-on-1 ride here by Olsen. One minute 15 here left in the first. Got 2 state finalists or champions coming in here at 160 in the finals coming up in the next match. Got LJ Aragio from Bismarck High and Quarter Doney from Rapid City Stevens. 2 state champions.
Keep working.
Down to 50 seconds here. Olsen still leads this match. Yep, there was stalling on green there. I said riding on top. That's all he was doing. Hold on a little bit. It's still up by 4. 47 seconds here.
There you go.
Well, it's 5-2.
Let's go, Calvin. He's tired. Keep pushing. You got tired, Dave. Get it. Get it.
Gets in on a high crotch. Olsen cut the corner here.
Gotta finish it.
It's not going to finish here. Olsen looks like he's got an inside cradle in. Behind the arm is 2 for Olsen. 7-2 for Tate Olsen. Down a short time, 4 seconds here left. Looks like Bismarck High is going to have another champion here. Tate Olsen. 7-2 victory. Sounds like fighting words back here behind us for a little bit, but do not pay attention to that. Ooh, got some big wrestlers coming up. I know they're going to go with the place winners first.
145-pound place winner. In 6th place, Dylan Kostelecki of Bismarck High. 5th place, Maverick Simons of Sturgis. In 4th place, Ty Sanders of Bismarck High. 3rd place, Jaron Frank of Edinburgh. Your runner-up, Clark Thompson of Legacy. And your champion at 145 pounds from Century, Braden Morris.
Hey, announcing on this one, you're just gonna have to watch it. I gotta run and go do something.
Reminded the coaches,
Enjoy the
please send
match.
in
I'll
the
come
most
back.
valuable wrestler ballots to the head table.
Hey, what was the other award?
Oh, some.
Now wrestling at 160 pounds in your 5th place match over on mat 3. Jax Gums of Century and Harrison Grod of St. Mary's. In your 3rd place match at 160 pounds on mat number 2, Chase Carta of TF Briggs and Deegan Huska of TF Briggs. And in your championship match at 160 pounds on mat number 1, Porter Doney of Rapid City Stevens and LJ Arajo from Bismarck High.
He's a state champion. Isn't he the state champion?
Mike Niter to the head table.
Oh, look at that. Here, get that.
Yeah. We're kind of yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Hey. Take it out there.
Work him. 7 seconds. Boy. Right there.
The only two eggs. The only two eggs. He leaves it out. What does that happen? One of us could have. Oh, you can. We're logged in.
Yeah, we're going to move on. We don't want to be brutal. It's okay. There you go. Yeah. Don't throw it. Not a point. Finish! 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 Get done! There you go!
His legs are going.
Okay. Finish! Shoot! Shoot! 25 seconds, LJ. Nice way, let's go. Atta boy! Atta boy! Take it home!
10 seconds.
Little craziness there. Little craziness over here. 8-0 going into the third here. Had to go watch your son match.
Don't chase him.
So I apologize. I couldn't give any broadcasting time, but got 2 state champions here. Update you real quick. LJ Aragio first last year. Oofta. 30-0 last year for BHS. You got Quarter Doney from Rapid City Stevens. 30-9 last year was the state champ. Raggio looks like he's dominating this match. Looking really good. 10-0 lead here.
Minute and a half. Nice the way. Put your hands. Pull it.
LJ Aragio working legs. He's always so dangerous on top. That's why he doesn't lose many matches. He's the only undefeated North Dakota wrestler in Class 8 last year. If there was somebody else, somebody can correct me, but I'm pretty sure.
You know what he's scared.
48 seconds left here in the third. Aragio leading 10-0.
Come on, LJ.
25 seconds.
Here we go. Aragio gets those legs, and he uses his legs like they're another couple arms. He turns people over. He does such a good job controlling hips.
Get it. Get deep.
He's just a junior. Could be a 4-timer coming up. So, like I said, a junior who doesn't lose. Didn't lose last year as a sophomore.
20 seconds, LJ.
Looks like Bismarck High is going to have another champion here. But this is a good test for Doney going into the season here. These guys could see each other again
7
next.
seconds.
Could see each other again next weekend down in Rapid City. Trying to stack him over. 10-0 victory. South Dakota State champion, North Dakota State champion. They can see each other again. Good job, as we see the place winners out there. LJ Aragio, your champion at 160.
You'll be green. Jackson, you're red.
Here are your place winners at 152 pounds. In 6th place, Braxton Fisher of Century. 5th place, Charles Richter of St. Mary's. In 4th place, Dylan Warkey of Rapid City Stevens. In 3rd place, Justice Beckman of Legacy. Your runner-up, Calvin Kettleson of Sturgis. And your champion at 152 pounds from Bismarck High, Tate Olsen.
Thank you.
Now wrestling at 170 pounds in your 5th place.
5 matches left, people.
James Nagel of Bismarck High and Brett Miller of Legacy. On mat 2, your 3rd place match at 170 pounds, Greg Baki of Rapid City Stevens and Cole Redens of Century.
Well, I tell you
And
what,
your championship match at 170 pounds on mat number 1 from St. Mary's, Jackson Richter and Bertia Briggs, Trey Lewis.
coach's son here, Trey Lewis, wrestling for Pierre here. He's been kind of on the edge the last couple of years, being able to wrestle. He's got a pretty bad shoulder. His dad just said, just let it fly, see what happens. Again, that Pierre football team, you guys had a chance to watch them. They were phenomenal last year. class AA champions down in South Dakota. Trayer's good opportunity at 170, looked real good, beat a Century wrestler in the semifinals who was undefeated. So these two wrestled earlier. This is the one same side of the bracket. This Jackson Richter really came on last year. I tell Jackson Richter was 22-12 last year, but seemed to just find his way at the state tournament, ended up placing third. Really started looking good. So now we see him coming into 2022, this season, 2022-23 wrestling season, looking pretty good, making the finals here of the Mandan tournament right away. He had taken third, like I said, last year at state. So I don't know, it's probably a history of probably 20, 30 Richters that wrestled for St. Mary's in the time, or maybe 130. But you guys listening, oh, nice little shuck there by Lewis. Lewis has got some strength. His dad's been on Dakota Grappler Live. It's interviewed a couple different times as they're off the mat there. Not going to turn the camera there. I'm going to leave it set there. Nothing really happened. Still 0-0, 27 seconds left here in the first period. Both guys tying each other up. Oh, tried to throw it up. Good sprawl by Lewis. Lewis has got, tried to go a little head in the hole into an inside cradle or something. He looked really good against Redens from Century, Lewis did, in the semis. Dens is wrestling a Rapid City Stevens kid in the third place match. Over on the other side, so I'm peeking over there a little bit. It's 0-0 going in the second. 0-0 here in the second, too. We've been going here for an hour and a half. Still got this as our fifth match of 4 left after this. We're sitting at, sitting at the 170-pound match final here. Broke Lewis down good here. See if Richter can get some kind of turn.
You score here, Jax. You score here.
Just riding those hips. Somebody's going to get warned for stalling here soon unless someone gets off to the side or moves up on top. Back up onto his knees. You can see that Pierre Wrestler does have a shoulder brace on this left side. Again, tomorrow morning, I will spend some time this evening gathering all the tournaments up in North and South Dakota. I'll put some PDFs out there for the final brackets for the tournaments and stuff like that. I got some work to do sometime tonight. Put those out probably late tonight and early tomorrow morning. So Sunday, some people have some wrestling results to read. You can catch those out there. Already down under a minute here with no points scored.
Big that wrist.
Just riding some wrists. Stalemate them. Probably worn them both. It's green. Green is, there's the stalling. One red. He was on his belly too long. Now he's trying this tilt. Little bottom wrist if he can catch it. He's got to pop that where he's grabbing his foot. He's got to get under this other guy's leg. Trying to get a tilt. Nothing. There was that stall call. Like I said, Richter now leads this match 1-0. Short time here in the second. No movement out of Lewis. Not changing too much sides either here. So we're going to see what happens here. That's what we needed to see. Red's choice. Guessing he's going to pick down Jackson Richter. One of the sayings I always say about, these, they're working hard under Melmer. at St. Mary's doing a great job. Richter tripod stand up. Still there, now stands up. Lewis has to let him go. Richter shot, bad shot. Lewis trying to snap him back down. Richter comes in on this single. Oh, tries to pull himself into him. Can't do that. There's two by Richter. He's got his legs crossed down here. Can't lock his hands. Now leads 4-0. And this is a little conditioning here. Now we got to find Lewis find a way up here. I know he's pretty strong. Restart here. Down 4-0. Lewis is to Richter. 1 minute, 19 seconds. That's one thing I'll have to do is get a third little camera and I can put it up in the upper right-hand corner maybe. The scoreboard. Give you an update right after this match with 4 matches left, some team scores. After Bismarck High won their last finals match to see how close it can be. There's a reversal, 4-2, 1 minute left. Lewis has got his, if he can go straight into a turn, trying to get a turn with the leg turn. Lewis on top here. Lewis has got an opportunity here, but he's got to find a way to dig deep, get a turn. Richter's got to find a way to get a stand-up, not be on bottom. I don't know if that stalling call is going to make a difference in this match. Lewis trying to throw some legs in very high here. Trying to catch Richter in some big move here. Richter staying strong on a base there. Almost looks like Lewis is getting himself a little high, trying to bait the guy in and trying to get him to get long. Ooh, red stalling. Interesting. Richter really strong here. Lewis getting really high. Just tries to kick his leg out. Finally flattened him out. 14, short time. Can he get the turn here? He's trying to flop. Richter's trying to headhunt. If he can flip him through there, short time. Got a 5. Can I get it done? There's tilt points. No. Almost. And your victor at 170, Jackson Richter with a 4-2 victory.
Let's go, Reese. Okay, Reese, you're going to be red. Chance for the green.
Biggest start in South Dakota coming up. One of the top 5. Reese. He's a junior this year. He lost 1 match last year. He dominated. He throw, he ride, very strong. Another kid took 4th. He's returning state champ up a weight, but
here are your place winners at 160 pounds. In 6th place, Harrison Brown of St. Mary's. In 5th place, Jets Gums of Century. In 4th place, Chase Carter of TF Briggs. 3rd place, Keegan Huska of TF Briggs. Your runner-up, Porter Doney of Rapid City Stevens. And your champion at 160 pounds from Bismarck High, LJ Arajo.
That's your place winners at 160.
Now wrestling at 182 pounds in your 5th place match over on mat 3, Tyrus Jamil of Bismarck High and James Marks of St. Mary's. In your 3rd place match at 182 pounds on mat number 2, Aiden Kellogg of Rapid City Stevens and Tristan Pincus of Hettinger. And your championship match at 182 pounds on mat 1 from Sturgis, Reese Jacobs, and from TF Briggs, Chance Carter.
Okay, introducing these guys to you guys at 182 finals here. You got Reese Jacobs from Sturgis, returning finalist at one. He's in fact state champion last year, was 47-1, going against Chance Carter from Riggs in Pierre, who took 4th last year. So we do have some major talent here, but Reese Jacobs is, I tell you what, an animal. I watched him wrestle last year, and I didn't know how tough a kid could be. He's got a great shot. He's a very tough rider. He's got all these different turns. There's a tilt. You're going to notice he wrestles like he's been a middleweight, but he's sitting here up at 182. He probably could fit in that 170-pound body yet, but I tell you what, he's going to look good at 182. Fill out a little bit more. One of Sturgis's best wrestlers. Like I said, I've enjoyed watching him wrestle the last few years. He's just a junior, if I remember right. Trying to get this little bar arm tilt maybe here. He's going to try to run a half here. He can stack a guy straight over the top. Pierce got a good, he's going to try his Pearson roll, but no, he's just going to try to stretch him long and get his own turn this way. See if we can get this Peterson roll here. Oh, he's actually got him in trouble. 2 green reverse ties this thing up. It's going to piss him off maybe here a little bit. There's a reversal. Barred up, see if he can run this chicken wing. Reese Jacobs, no slouch out of Carta. Carta was 31-19 at 50 matches last year. Did find a way last year. He is a senior. Took 4th at this same weight class. And Jacobs is moving up a weight. He was the state champion, like I said, at 170 last year. There's the end of the first period. 4-2. Reese Jacobs over Chance Carta. Carta brothers. There's another Carta that wrestles at 160 for Pierre. He's an extra wrestler at 160 for him, who got lots of time at 145. I think Carta probably moving down a little bit. The younger one, the other Carta. I saw him wrestle at 160. He's got some pretty good hips and can throw, so it's a nice little stand-up. This is what I remembered when Reese Jacobs gets in shape. That's the movement he starts having right there. High crotches. It's like when he wants to go, he goes. All of a sudden you see him pick up the pace there. That looked pretty good, guys. If he hasn't thought of a college yet, I'll tell you what, this guy has some ability, guys. I'd be talking to him pretty quick. Nice little shuck there. Pass by. Now leads all of a sudden 9-3. He could cut him and take him down again. See if Carta can do his best moves. Anytime I have a wrestler wrestle somebody that seems overmatched or at least at par with them, I always tell them they got to do their best moves, their best breakdowns, their best stand-ups, and then guess what? You're not throwing in the junk. He's going to over-tie, trying a little headlock, trying something big. There we go. There's 2 takedown again for Jacobs. Now 11-4, 45 seconds left here in the second period. Got the arm back, arm bar. He's going to start running that. Now he's got a chicken wing on, trying to run it quick here. Still got about 25 seconds left, trying to run him over. Trying to run him over forward, over the edge of that shoulder. Usually instead of in a circle, you got to pick an angle. Oh, he's got a half on this far side. Now he's going to try to stack him up. Nope. Basing out. Carta doing a good job staying off his back here. Let's keep this straight. Down to 5 seconds here. Carter's trying to score real quick. Reese switches back to a double, puts him back to the mat, to a Turk. Green's choice going into the third period. 11-4. Reese Jacob leads this match. Maybe he can hit that Granby or Peterson combination. Blood time here. Coming over. It's a good look at Reese Jacobs coming over to the head table, getting a little blood. Almost looks like he's a fighter. See his hands? Like you miss and hit cement. Or hit a wall. I don't know. Here we go, guys. Going here. Third period. Reese Jacobs leading this match, 11-4. Oh, there's that. I saw him do. Oh, just driving this half. Oh, Carter did a good job getting his head back. Again, West River Wrestling here with Sturgis facing the other side, they say, of the river. Pier, right on the river. I don't know. It's a good question if they consider Pier West River yet compared to all the East schools. Still, I consider Western South Dakota, but here we go, trying to run this chicken wing. And Carter's being dominated pretty much. He's just laying on his belly here. And a referee has a hard time. Again, that's that rule. You don't usually call a guy for stalling on bottom when he's just trying to survive. Overmatch a little bit here. Reese is looking good. Now this is where I would probably bang the bottom guy, but just to try to get him moving a little bit. Down to 50 seconds here. And again, these guys get in shape. There'll be another level too to wrestle. See if he can get one more turn here. Try to get a major for Sturgis here, up by 7, 11-4. This is our 182-pound. We still have 195, 220, and heavyweight coming up shortly. Again, all you wrestling fans, there should be some great duels coming up this week as the season starts progressing. I know that there's some great duels coming Thursday night before that Rapid City tournament. There always is. Big Rapid City invite. They told me there were 45 teams. They're having a full JV tournament there too. So JV guys can get better matches, 4 matches. It's going to be busy as all get out. He said Wyoming, Colorado schools, somebody new, not Windsor, Colorado, but there's some out there. Talked to some of the other coaches. Go down there and said they're looking forward to it big time. Oh, roll through by Carta. And this, as this time runs out here, your champion at 182. He's kind of mad at himself a little bit, but Reese Jacobson Sturgis takes out Chance Carta. 11-4.
Here are your 170-pound place winners. In 6th place, Brett Miller of Legacy. 5th place, James Nagel of Bismarck High. 4th place, Braden Baki of Rapid City Stevens. 3rd place, Cole Redens of Century. Your runner-up, Trey Lewis of TF Bridge. And your champion at 170 pounds from St. Mary's, Jackson Richter.
There are your place winners at
Now
170.
wrestling at 195 pounds in your 5th place match over on mat 3, Hayden Steinist of Legacy and Bridger Owens of Bismarck High. In your 3rd place match at 195 pounds on mat number 2, Tanner Van Skloy of Rapid City Stevens and Aiden Werlinger of Sturgis. And in your championship match at 195 pounds on mat 1 from TF Briggs, Gavin Stotts. And from Century, Olaf Taylor.
I tell you what, this match happened earlier today, or is it last night? But these two have wrestled earlier in this tournament. There's a barn burner. Came down to the end of the match, and these two are just put together. Senior out of Riggs, Tom Stotts' boy, who is Gavin Stotts. Now, I think he was maybe the MVP or one of the best football players on their team. So you look at how he's put together. Looks like a linebacker to me. And then you have the defensive end for Bismarck Century, starter all year, Olaf Taylor, who's just a sophomore. Ole, we call him. Ole Taylor, he placed 2nd last year as a freshman. So he was a state finalist. Now, Ole last year was 40-17, and Gavin Stotts took 7th last year, and it was 29-19. These two basically butted heads a lot in that first match, did a lot of tying up like this. Usually my suggestion is you got to start producing angles. You know, there's elbow passes like that, underhooks. Stott's doing a good job pressing forward. Now, he did have a pretty big knee injury last year, so he was battling that. He was all banged up all last year. So his dad says this is the healthiest he has been. So you're going to see some good stuff out of him. Again, Piers wearing the green and white. Ole Taylor wearing the blue for Central. Oh, tried a little duck under. Yep. Nice single shot by Stotts. Tries to run it. Nope. Toes out. Yep. Nice shot, though, by Stotts. I'm impressed. That looked good. You guys might not have saw that on the edge of the camera. I got to hire somebody to do cameraman when I get a good camera for these things. I don't get to do too many tournaments anymore. Maybe I will in the future. 0-0 first period. I tell you what, Stotts did a good job there. Had a great opportunity to score in on a single and then ran it out of bounds. Almost finished the double. Toes out. Ole Taylor picking down. Now, Ole, he's got a great cross ankle. He's got a nice ankle pick. He's got good sweep single, but sits, stands up, scores. 3 seconds. Takes the lead. Ole Taylor works that. This whole idea with collar ties. It's kind of old school wrestling. He's button heads a little bit. Ear to ear, don't want that. These guys put some time into the weight room, guaranteed. Here we go. Both these guys probably want to get a big tackle takedown here, big double, you would think. Pass, there we go, good. Stotts trying to jack him up a little bit, the younger wrestler. Good job battling out of that. Taylor's got to feel comfortable in moving him. Try to get that cross ankle there. See what kind of condition. Like I said, Stotts beat him earlier in the tournament. Taylor found a way to beat a pretty tough wrestler on the other side to find his way back in because Taylor was the 2C. Beat some Sturgis wrestler, put him down, I think, in a pin. Oh, Stotts was thinking about shooting there. Oh, Stotts, they both have an underhook. Yep, now he has an opportunity to get this high crotch. If he takes it, there we go. Stotts got out of it. He was circling right into that cross ankle I was looking for. He does have that underhook cross ankle. He has a couple of big moves. Oh, he said both these guys are battling. And the Sturgis wrestler, Ole Taylor beat. Oh, nice double by Stotts. Concluded it with 10 seconds left. Oh, runs almost back into the camera area. Here we go. 3 seconds left here in the second period. Oh, loose. There's the 2-1.
We need 182-pound place winners to the
Stotts
yard
picking
here.
down.
We need 182-pound place winners.
Stotts leads this match 2-1 on that nice double there. Here is East River. Thank you for listening. I thought I was joking about that. I know they're on the east side of the river. What's interesting is I coached in Mobridge for several years, and Mobridge is officially East River too. But, but I would consider them western side of the state. But it's interesting. It's kind of funny. No, again, Stotts looking pretty good here, leading this match 2-1, minute and a half already here. Taylor's got to find a good way to get a breakdown, or he's got to cut him and a breakdown and a turn. There, he's got it now. He's going to get that wing in. He's trying to dig a wing. Stotts looks in pretty good shape. I mean, I don't have to worry about conditioning here. There, he gets back up to his knees. Maybe he can warn him for stalling if he keeps his hands out all the time. Go try to chop and catch here. Ole Taylor's trying to get.
Go, 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 go! Come on, Ole! Tilt him.
Down to 40 seconds here. Taylor's trying to get a tilt. Stotts has not done nothing about him.
Keep hanging on, hanging on.
Let's try for it. There. Oh, almost. Try for the tilt.
Take him down, buddy.
Well, we can hope for a stalling here if he's just.
Tilt him. Come on, Ole, come on!
Short time, down to 7-6 seconds. He's not going to bang him. So Taylor's trying to get a tilt. Good match there. Stotts wins 2-1. Stotts wins that match, like I said, 2-1. With that great double, but didn't do much in the second. Good job. We're serious about Riverside
Here are
in
your
South
place
Dakota.
winners at
Yeah,
182 pounds.
that's pretty cool.
In sixth place,
Well, I tell you what, we have a couple matches left here. We have a Sturgis person in the finals at 220 coming up, and a heavyweight. We have another Riggs wrestler who wrestled a great tournament so far. These are your place winners at 182.
Your runner-up, Chance Carter TF Riggs. And your champion at 182 pounds from Sturgis, Reese Jacobs. Now wrestling at 220 pounds in your fifth place match over on mat 3, Aiden Shilborough of Rapid City Stevens and Isaiah Quant of Century.
Okay, well,
In your third place match,
Bismarck
at
High's
220
last
pounds on mat
chance to
2,
take over
Carter
probably
Johnson of Legacy.
Century. I don't think they
Elijah
can.
Lucas
Century's
TF
wrestled pretty
Riggs.
well in the
And in
placing
your
matches.
championship match at 220 pounds on mat number 1 from Bismarck High, Aiden Schlockman, and from Sturgis, Zach Jules.
Aiden Schlafman, the senior, 27-16 last year, did not place, but did get to wrestle in the duels last year and came up with kind of a big match win. The other side, you got Zach Juliffs from Sturgis. I believe last year, 41-14, took 7th place. There's a score right away for Zach Juliffs. Sturgis has had a really nice tournament. They got a nice team, guys, up and down the lineup. There will be some damage on the West River. I know Rapid City Stevens has been tough for many, many years. They're going to give them a run. I tell you what. Nice takedown 2-0 here. Minute 15. Trying to pull an armbar back. Schlafman's in trouble here. He's going to start pressing this straight to his back. Don't lean back into this. He could get a quick pin here. Looks like a fall. Zach gets the pin. Whoop, whoop. Yep, I like that, Rachel. Good job out there. Look good. There is a victory pin, and I didn't catch the time. Quick pin. Boy, that's the quickest. I think all three matches are done. That's the quickest round ever there. All three matches are pinned in the first period here. Going to get the place winners here out at 195 here shortly. They got to get people to the chairs yet. And then we'll have our heavyweight match where we'll have Killdeers, got a finalist, versus TF Riggs, the big boys.
All right, here's your place winners at 195 pounds. In sixth place, Hayden Steinus of Legacy. In fifth place, Bridger Owens of Bismarck High. Fourth place, Tanner Van Scoy, Rapid City Stevens. In third place, Aiden Berlinger of Sturgis. Your runner-up, Olaf Taylor of Century. And your champion at 195 pounds from TF Briggs, Gavin Stotts.
Last one. I thought I was done over there when I got there.
Coaches, we need your outstanding wrestler balance into that table in the next minute or so.
Most valuable.
Open.
Okay, big boy from Killdeer, Roundy, going against Rydberg from Riggs. Rydberg had a great tournament, placed 6th last year, 31-13. Oh, stepped on his foot. That's the old heavyweight trick, I call it. The old, yeah, we used to call that the Mike Niter. Whoa! Lifted him up off the mat, guys. Oh, get a little exciting here. Working this tough crossface. Kind of stunned him a little bit, flipping him over to his back. Oh, this does not look good for Roundy here. He's fighting off his back here. There's a fall in 1 minute, 6 seconds. Already got 2 pins happen out there. Well, that is your championship matches. I'll do a review. Okay, review of your finals here. Your champion at 106, you got Corbin Bunch of Sturgis. At 113, your champion out of Sturgis, Taryn Zabronsky. 120, the champion is Joey Ensminger. At 126, out of Devil's Lake, you got Owen Lindstrom was your champion. At 132, you got Jesse Thompson, the senior out of Legacy. At 138, you got Caden Dakota, your champion, Dakota. At 145, Braden Morris from Century. At 152, you have Tate Olson from Bismarck High. 160, LJ Raggio out of Bismarck High. At 170, you have Jackson Richter out of St. Mary's. At 182, Reese Jacobs out of Sturgis. At 195, Gavin Stotts, a 2-1 victory. He's your champion out of Pier. And then at 220, you got Zach Jones out of Sturgis. Looked really good. And then at 285, Joshua Rydberg out of Pier Riggs. Well, I tell you what, great job, guys. You know, team scores, you can check everything else out. I know that it was tied between Bismarck and Bismarck Century for 3rd place last I looked. And so I was trying to see if those had changed or not, those final results. And Bismarck has a heavyweight wrestling for 3rd and 4th. So if Bismarck wins this match over at heavyweight, he's down 1-0 in the 2nd period right now. But if Sam for Bismarck High wins at heavyweight,
Reminder, the 285 place winners will get you on the award right after the 220
gotta see here.
Awards are given out.
Looks like they're tied at 238. I'll move over to that mat just to see the final match of the tournament. And I'll go full screen. Bismarck High takes the lead in that match 2-1. Like I said, if Bismarck High wins this, they take third place, and Century will take fourth. First place is Sturgis with 312. Riggs in second with 278. Some of these.
Oopsies. Something happened and I don't know what, but we saw the shot. Open it up.
Am I good to go get some? Am I good to go get some? Ma'am?
Again, Bismarck High leads that match over there 2-1, the last match of the tournament. Going against Sturgis here. Down to 50 seconds over there.
Do the stands go in the box? Do the stands go in the box?
Thank you. You need to give the stuff back. Deal with the coach. I can't carry all this.
We tied Bismarck High, but Sam wins, we take fourth. I know. And we did. Okay.
5 if I can. Door 5.
Where's your card?
We lost.
Door 5.
Dad, we lost then.
Okay.
Warren!
Hey, gotta wrestle. Oh, I gotta finish.
Okay, here's your 220-pound place
Well, there
winners
was-
in sixth place.
with the place winners on there before I cut this.
Fifth place.
Everybody has an
Isaiah
opportunity to be on there.
Century.
Those are your place winners at
In fourth
220.
place, Carter Johnson of Legacy. Third place,
Then
Elijah
I'll wrap up
Bucci
the
of
final
TF Ridge.
scores,
Your runner-up,
The heavyweights out there.
Blackman of Bismarck High.
and we will finish this
And
broadcast.
your
I do appreciate
champion
everybody
at
watching out
220
there.
pounds from Sturgis, Zach Jules.
We did have a nice tourney here in
We need
Mandan.
285-pound place winners. for
Feel
the
free to go over to
Rotary
Coda
League.
Grappler and check some stuff out. We'll have the heavyweights up here, then I'll go through the final scores. And like I said, so we got about probably 2 minutes here so left.
I'm just watching.
gonna go to A and B. Are you going?
So we have a couple 285-pound place winners.
Okay, whoops, I got to show just one screen here instead of the big screen. Now that is your final scores. I can't look at my own thing as I'm looking at this, but you can see the final scores up there. In 11th place, you have Mandan with 29 points. In 10th, Killdeer with 43. 9th place, Devil's Lake with 50. 8th place, Hettinger with 105. 7th place, St. Mary's with 114. 6th place, Legacy with 185. 5th place, Rapid
All
City
right,
Stevens
here's
at
your
206.
place winners at
4th place, Century with
285
234
pounds.
points. Bismarck High
In
with
6th place,
242.
Hayden Strong from
Riggs
Rapid
with
City
278. And Sturgis with 312.
In 5th place, Hawken Jacobson of Legacy.
Hopefully you got to see
4th
those guys.
place, Zachariah Osborne.
Here are your
of
place
Sturgis.
winners.
3rd place, Sam Larson of Bismarck High. Your runner-up, Ben Roundy of Killdeer. And your champion at 285 pounds from TF Bridge, Joshua Reimer.
And there are your place winners at 285. Thank you again, guys. Coming out, check out Dakota Grappler. I will have a lot of the results for the weekend over on the webpage. Thanks again.